December night, the snow was deep. Grandpa's foot could never keep steady on his scooter ride. Rudolph caught in Grandpa's stride. Santa shouted, ho, ho, please. Rudolph's tangled in the trees. Grandpa laughed and kept on going. Lights a blinking, reindeers glowing. Grandpa ran over Rudolph's shiny nose. Christmas night his scooter froze. Now the story's everywhere, folks know. Grandpa ran over Rudolph's nose. Elves were shocked the sleigh was stuck. Mrs. Claus said, what bad luck. Grandpa whistled, didn't care. Rudolph needed much repair. Snowflakes fell as Santa sighed. Grandpa took it all in stride. Christmas morn with laughter rang. Rudolph limped but still he sang. Grandpa ran over Rudolph's shiny nose. Christmas night his scooter froze. Now the story's everywhere, folks know. Grandpa ran over Rudolph's nose. Elves were shocked the sleigh was stuck. Mrs. Claus said, what bad luck. Grandpa whistled, didn't care. Rudolph needed much repair. Grandpa ran over Rudolph's shiny nose. Christmas night his scooter froze. Now the story's everywhere, folks know. Grandpa ran over Rudolph's nose.
That was Grandpa ran over Rudolph's nose. That would be on the Doghouse's now live YouTube channel, which gets us to where we are. We are doing our Now Live reunions, and we got our next person up, and that next person is our special guest, and in honorary of the Doghouse, the Electric Xanrose. Xanrose,
Hello.
are you there?
I am here.
Hi there, sweetie. How you doing?
I am doing good. How are you?
I am doing awesome. I'm having so much fun. We're getting a bunch of stuff on here with all the different people coming on with us. We just got done with the Tech God, and now we got you on here today. And let's see, we got to put up the picture of your favorite show, me, the twins, and you.
Well, it was that. At first it was me, my boobs, and I, and then they made me change it.
Yeah, so you could go on to
Yeah.
be onto it. Yeah, but I do remember me, my boobs, and I, and that's what caught my eye. And that's why I did start doing Now Live. And
Really?
yes, I caught your show, and I said I got to do this, and that's when we were. I was trying to get together an actual where you can do games online, and you can send it through the mail, and they can just keep in exchange having a membership, which they did do it. I was one of the first to think of it, and then it died out anyway. So, but yes, I mean I seen that, so that's what I thought. I'm gonna do this, and then thanks to your father, Broken Pole, we the
Yeah.
Doghouse totally changed. So
And
yes,
sometimes it was just pure insanity.
it was pure insanity. I cannot even remember how we started doing. Everybody telling us to fuck you, which basically is hi, and we had a lot of fun with it. So
Yeah.
yes, so for people that don't know how you started, can you kind of give us an update of what how what you were doing, so everybody can kind of get familiar with what you were doing?
Yeah, in the olden days, we had something called MySpace. And at the time, I followed this celebrity by the name of Adrian Curry, who had won the very first season of America's Next Top Model.
Yes, yes, I
I
do
happened to
remember.
see that, and I had followed her. So, and she said she was on air. So I'm like, oh, cool. Shit, let's go and check that out. So I ended up on Now Live, and I would just, go in and I would listen to her, and you could be in the chat room, and it was so much fun. And then one day I just stayed. I just stayed and going, okay, what else? What else is on this site? And I happened upon this show called Morning Wood with these characters called Goober and the Viking. And that is honestly what kept me coming back because it was just so much goofy fun and just completely unhinged, but in the best way, if that makes any sense. It was just, it was very welcoming. I know that sounds strange for something that can be at times completely raunchy, but it was corny, it was raunchy, it was fun. Everything was, you always knew, was always in good fun, always tongue in cheek. And it just had me hooked. And I just started going and going regularly and participating in the chat, getting to know, Goober and the Viking, interacting with everybody else. And I was having so much fun that I just keep coming back for more.
Yes,
So
I
when
hear you, hon. I hear you.
so when Big Dog was kind of, it's like, what we're thinking of, having some users starting their own shows. It's like, dude, I mean, the idea is both exciting because I don't know why we all thought like it would be we would all get famous or something. I guess it kind of makes you feel like that, like you feel almost like a celebrity yourself. Getting like, oh, we can have our own internet radio show. This is cool.
Yes, yes, it
And
definitely was
then
cool.
it, and it just led to where we all just joined in on the fun, and it created this completely amazing community. Bless you, whoever that was. Um,
That was Sexy Shelly, by the way.
hey, Shelly, darling.
She was kind of
Yeah, it was just
listening in on the show, and then she had the sneezes.
it's totally all right. I get allergies too, so yeah, I get it. Hey, darling, I love you.
Did you hear that part? You weren't looking. She said, "I love you too."
I love you. But yeah, it's just that's what got me on Now Live, and it was just the people that kept me coming back. The users,
Yes, it
we all
was
got
the
to know each
users. They were
other.
having fun with it, and they were going with it, and it was amazing. It was an amazing time, and there was nothing else out there like that at that time.
No, not at all. There was nothing. And as somebody that was dealing with insomnia a lot back then,
Uh
it
huh.
was nice that there were other people that were up, in the god awful hours. Um, and it's like, well, let's see who's on. And there would always be somebody broadcasting and that we could all go and hang out because like it just you never wanted the party to stop.
Yes, yes,
It
yes.
was just one giant party that just kept going. You had drama over here and you had drama over there, but then you also had completely and totally supportive people. And it was wild, it was crazy, it was fun, it was insane. It was just all of these things. It was the complete and total package of craziness that was just, it could be addicting at times. But you just made friends with all these people and you just never wanted to stop.
Oh, I know it, and It was amazing on how everybody was there for you, and it's like, okay, okay, everybody, we're going over this show. Okay, now it's time to go to this show.
Yeah, because once one person be like, ah, shit, I'm going to bed, or because some people would actually sleep.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Um, so we would go, well, who wants to start up a show? And somebody would be like, I'll start up one, and we all head over there.
There was a lot of that. There was a whole lot of that.
And
What was
then remember when,
one of your favorite moments when you were doing your show?
oh my God.
I know it's hard to pick.
Yeah, how do you pare it down to just one? I mean, it's so crazy how it seems like it wasn't that long ago, yet it does feel like a lifetime ago. If
Yeah,
that makes any sense.
it kind of was a lifetime ago.
I mean, there was a lot of living in between of that, you know, and trying to, I don't know, I guess maybe sometimes when one of us would just, get on air with the other, and somebody would just do something crazy, we would all flip and lose it. Um, I can't remember the guy's name. He was somebody. You remember the boing sound effect? One day somebody was on there and they just played that, and I died 1,000 times over. I died laughing. And it would just be like some goofy off the wall shit like that. Or the times my mom would get on there and just say her off the wall shit. Man, and the music, I was always trying to find something that felt like me. And there was a few songs I would try to play, but I have to say sometimes that my favorite would be the times when some idiot would wander in and I would get to kick them out.
They
I
would just
kind
be
of I kind of
absolutely
gained a nickname
obnoxious.
for
I know they
myself at
would be
that,
once in a while. They would be.
especially when we started getting the web cameras, and it got to where I earned myself a nickname for that because I was always lurking, because I could be, have some music playing, and I'd be like, I'm gonna step away from the keyboard, but I didn't really step away from the keyboard because I was eating something, and I could just be watching. Nobody knew I was watching.
Oh
I
yeah.
had so
Oh,
much
they
fun
still
with
do
that.
that. I mean, I bet you we got some right now going on because I get comments after everything, and it's like, okay, well, why didn't you join the chat? That's what this is all about. That's what we're supposed to do, you know. But
Yeah.
people don't want to do that anymore. And then if they're not on right now, they don't mind going to YouTube. So I mean, it's definitely has changed, and I'm adjusting as I can, as an old man can.
Well, trolls are gonna troll.
Yes,
It's just
they
that's just the
definitely
way the
are.
way of the Wild West that is the
Okay,
internet.
so I found another show that I do not remember you doing, and this was Zane and Zan.
Oh my God!
I
Yes,
don't remember that
yes,
one.
yes.
No, I don't remember them
I
doing the show together. I remember Zane, I
We
remember Zane, but I don't
did.
remember the show
Me.
together.
Um. I don't want to use a dead name, but they did transition. Um. I'm trying to remember what they changed their name to. They transitioned, so I wanna give all due respect to that. And but yeah, we ended up. I don't know how we ended up doing that in the first place, but we did. And they were just a glutton for punishment. It was like I want you to throw all the words at me, and it's like, really, really, that's what you
Are
want?
you
Are you
sure?
sure? Yeah. I would sit there and message going, hey, I don't want to go too far here. It's like, nah, no, keep it going. It's hilarious. I'm like, okay. But yeah, they seem to be doing okay. I'm still friends with them on Facebook, but I'm not usually on. Facebook as much as I used to be
Oh,
because
yeah, I
real
know.
life.
I got you still on Facebook also, and I hardly ever see you.
Yeah, real life takes takes
Oh, yeah,
precedence
when you get into
lately,
real life
especially having
stuff,
little ones.
that's.
Oh yeah, because my
Uh,
ass is tired by the time it's 9 o'clock at night.
I'm
I'm
trying
ready
to
to go to bed.
remember, and I swore it was your show. Wasn't there a guy that was on camera and went into the bathroom and relieved himself?
Yes. I don't know if it was on my show, but there
Oh,
was somebody that
I
did that.
swore it was
Yeah.
yours, but I remember that and I
Nah,
was like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe that actually
I can't
happened."
remember who it was either, but I felt you feel bad for them because that's kind of a private moment,
Real,
and
definitely private.
yeah, that was the thing when you learn to make sure your webcam is off.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, yeah, you really had to watch that big time. I think
Yeah.
that was kind of a wake up call for all of us, just make sure.
Wake up call, good one with your dad.
You know, that was an unintended pun. I did not do that on purpose.
It fit for what we were doing.
It does. And I don't even know what prompted I guess maybe like, telling my mom and dad, yeah, I'm doing an internet radio show, and they ended up on Now Live, and that grew a life of its own. I mean,
Oh
my
God,
mom and
yeah,
dad
it
were
definitely
involved in
changed
all
over
kinds
and
of things.
over. That was
Lord,
so fun with that. It was so fun with them.
I try to describe the timeline of how things progressed back then, because this was back in 2007. I try to
Yeah.
explain, and I I can't even place exact dates I have an idea of, but I try to remember when exactly, because you remember when the whole network thing started. Everybody wanted to have a network.
Yes, everybody was networked together. Yes, yes, and that was actually that was insane. Everybody was like, "Oh well,
Yeah, that
they're
had
not in
its
our network.
own.
We can't
Woo,
talk about them." I'm like, "Okay, no,
yeah,
I don't
it
want to
was
do this."
it was nuts. It was
Yeah, that was
absolutely nuts, and that didn't last
no, it didn't last at all. I had a few of them. I was
because we
okay.
all
This
tried to have
sounds
like
like
our
this would
quote
be a
unquote
good idea,
channels.
and then they started. Wait, you can't help them because they're not in our network. If they get our network, you can help them. You're like, no, that is not the way I'm going to do things.
And I'm the kind of person that likes to be friends with everybody, you know.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, I kind of started with that,
Uh,
and then I kind of left everybody, and then we had a lot of problems with different people, and then they started getting mad at us, and so yeah, que sera,
it
sera,
was just
whatever it
kind
is
of,
will be.
yeah, it was just that was nuts. And then and I sit there and I look back and I think, the times that I would go out for a walk in the middle of the night by myself as a woman, and I look back going, what the heck was I thinking? What? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's just go for a stroll. Yeah, this is great. What the heck was I thinking? So many things. I just, as like, why to do that? I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know why I thought that was a great idea.
So, how many shows do you think you were actually like a co-host with? Do you think you had a number, or did
Well,
you just?
let me think, because there was the one we mentioned. I had one with my mom too. I don't even remember what we had called it.
I do not remember that at all.
Yeah, we would do her and I would do one. Sometimes I would join in on my mom and dad's,
Yes,
and
yes, I do know you
then
did that quite a few times.
there was chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
Oh yes, yes,
You know,
they were cool.
but I didn't really become a co-host until much later.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha. Yeah, I
but
remember you
I was there for
started. I
that one.
think I don't know if you when you did it, but I seen you in May, and that's when I
Yeah,
started right near at the end of May, and then that's when I started picking up, and then that's when we started doing the Sheila character, and then got hooked
yeah.
up with the Roll Brothers.
Oh God,
They had
that
no
that was
idea. They
nuts.
had no
Woo!
idea that Amanda was uh, who Amanda was. They thought that was Sheila. And then
Yeah,
it was a shock to them at the wedding thing we did that we threw on them that they did not know that it was more of a fake one because this isn't even who it is.
there was like plenty of things where we had like total pranks
Oh
on
God,
those. There was
yes.
pranks on Jamal.
Oh
If you had the conversation with Tech God, did he bring up the Jamal joke with the bus?
no, he
Did he
did
bring that one
not.
up?
I did. I
I'm not gonna tell the joke because it's offensive, but um we oh my Lord, people got into messing with Jamal big time.
oh crap.
And it was always like, is that real? Is that real or is that not real? Is this fake? Is he just trolling? What? I don't think we ever solved that mystery.
So we got a first time chatter on here called I'm Uncle Ron. And it said, I haven't called her Xanrose in about 15 years. Who do you
That's
think that is?
Ron. That's Ron. That's Ron Petit.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Ron.
Hey, Ron.
That's Ron.
I knew it had to be. It's just, they did, I it's hard to not know, but if they don't go by their original name, that's why I went right with the Doghouse with Dad Dog. I was going to change it all. And I go, no, they don't know who I am. Nobody, I got that name. I got I bought the website. So anything.com about the Doghouse is mine. So, I mean, I just got to leave it the same. But everybody's doing different names. And it's like, oh my God, I don't know who you are. What was your now live name? So,
Oh,
yeah, we got Ron
my
on here
husband's
first
watching the
time.
chat too. My
Follow us,
husband's watching
Ron.
the chat
Follow
too.
us. We're getting really close to actually making money from this
You need
joint.
you need to get into the chat room too.
Yeah, get in the
My
chat,
husband's watching the
chat,
chat.
Mister
Get in the
Chat.
chat, babe.
Come on, babe. Oh God.
I'm trying to read the chat because it's not coming up on my end. So I'll have
Should
to
be
read what's
coming
on
up
your
on the
screen.
screen on mine. It should show it right there.
That's what I'm saying. Ah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
let
Well,
me see. Okay.
you'll see the chat separate from the show at the Twitch TV Doghouse with Bad Dog. But then I started putting it back onto the actual screen of the video feed. So because a lot of people just like they like just stock. Oh, I know because I get a lot of comments after the show. I was like, well, why did you put it while we're talking? Why didn't you want to interrupt? That's the point of the show. Interrupt. Tell us to fuck you. Then we know you.
Well, it's interact for God's sakes. Come on.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's the point of the chat room is to interact. Are
Okay,
you
so
new
I
to the
got a quick
internet?
question then. How did you come
Okay.
up with the name Electric Xanrose?
This is I'll try not to make it too long.
Do what you
Okay.
gotta do.
So when I first because when Gmail and all that started,
Right.
I had the name Tequila Rose, and then I also had Xanadu, being that I am a Rush fan.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, that is also a name of another certain song by Olivia Newton-John. And the big dog over at Now Live did not like that song and did not like seeing the name. I tried to do the whole Tequila Rose thing. I don't know who it was, but somebody put Zan and Rose next to each other, and I'm like, oh, I like that. That's great. And then this is one day that there was a storm coming in. You know, you're supposed to turn your laptops off if there's going to be a storm, blah, blah, blah. Well, the minute I'm turning it off because I'm hearing thunder, I guess lightning had struck the building. And I don't know, I guess the building wasn't grounded very well. But as I'm shutting it off, this little arc of lightning comes out of the headphone port and gets me right on my right wrist and
Oh,
about knocked me off the chair.
oh,
That
oh,
hurt.
oh,
And you sit there and you think if that would have caught me just right in the heartbeats, I probably would have died.
yeah.
That hurt and my arm swelled up.
Oh
That was nuts.
goodness.
And um I don't know the guy's name. I can't not remember his now life name, but he started calling me Electric Xanrose and it stuck. And it's
That'll
been that
work.
way ever
That'll
since.
work.
And so I kind of hung on to it, especially anything um relating to like chat because the kind of like if I hadn't end up running into anybody else from now on, they know who the heck I am because we all had to be, real names on Facebook. I remember when they did that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Ron put on there about pull the biggest thing on Jamal and says have him do I eat twat waffles for breakfast and they recorded it.
Yes, yes, they did. He's the one that recorded that.
Oh God.
Ron had all the best sound bites. I don't know how he got them, or maybe it's just because it always happened on his show. But he had all the best sound bites. Because when people would start being assholes in the chat, and he would be calling them out, and we would end up with sound bites for that. It was like it was like him and Mr. Voice. They 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 had the cornered the market on the sound bites, as it were.
Oh God, there was definitely, and I mean, you see all this stuff nowadays that everybody's doing all the time, but they didn't do it back then. We were all doing our own little thing, and all of a sudden people started use it, and then bam, now you see it all the time.
Yeah.
Anything that
Yup.
you know that you think you started that you see a lot of people doing now?
Not really. I don't think of I'm not so narcissistic that I would think that, I would be that memorable outside the sphere of Now Live. I think the only thing I really remembered for is my show title, um, some of my other proclivities that I would do, and being the band hammer. You remember I started earning that because when they started doing the user admins, I was one of them because I was usually up in the middle of the night,
Right, right.
and like let's see if Laura's on. Let's see if Xanrose is on, and all and no sooner somebody would say that, I would already be in there seeing somebody be a total twat waffle, and bam, gone. They're like banned by Electric Xanrose. It's like damn. Because yeah, I was good for lurking. I did that a lot. Because I mean, ADHD brain. Sometimes I would end up. I don't know. I'd end up eating something, and I would just be sitting there just watching, not saying nothing. Quiet little old me, and
That was
right.
you actually
I
got to
had
see
a
some of the best stuff when you did that though. I did it a lot.
yeah. Because late night was sometimes like had the most insanity. It was the best and the craziest.
Yes, it was.
Can we talk about the marathon?
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. What?
How did we start? How the hell did that start? Whose idea was that to see how long we could broadcast?
It actually was Big Dog. He said we got to test the system. and we're gonna put it out to all the shows out there. Broadcast as long as you can, and I want to see how how the system can handle it. So I got on there and I go, guys, this would be a great thing for us to do. And you said, yeah, I mean, they said the record was like 126 hours straight back then. And I said, I think we can
Yes.
do it. I mean, it's going to be a little bit hard. We'll have to kind of tag team it. And yeah, so let's do it. And everybody just, we're doing like a rotation. I mean, I did my 8 hours when I was home, and then Amanda would do it at night, and then Shelly would come on in the morning until I get home, and then everybody would just keep joining in, and everybody's just bullshitting. And what was great about that is we didn't do any songs or anything like that back then. It was actually all talking, and that was what was really special because I'm getting old and it's kind of hard to talk all the time.
Well, with me, I work with the public, so I'm used to just, rambling at the mouth.
I don't remember. I don't remember Ron getting banned. It said must be an after he got banned.
I don't remember him getting banned.
I don't remember him getting banned either. He's got to tell us about that.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. You
Was
need
it
to interview
you that
him.
did that? You were the one that went to the
Hell
bathroom?
no. Hell no. No. If I would have gotten told you need to go, I'd be like, nah, nah. You could take this ability away from me. No, no.
Yeah, I don't remember
That's
it.
crazy. Why do I not remember that?
I don't remember it either.
And I was like trying to, because I tried to describe that to my husband about the marathon, and I go, I don't know how we ended up in that, but it was usually the night shift that I would be hanging out
Right,
with
right,
Amanda.
right. Yeah. But
But
well, it was hard for me because I was working 10 to 12 hours back then because that was during the summertime, I believe. Trying to remember.
I
Well,
think
it was a
so.
busy time where we were constantly working 7 days a week, and it was like that was like the worst time to actually do the marathon for me. I got
Yeah,
4 hours of sleep every night.
during Michigan's version of a summer,
uh,
dude, it's nothing compared to Mississippi. Let me tell you. Whew,
and that was
it's
actually
chilly
that
out
was the
here.
best. That my biggest memory is because when we reached the 124 hours, we had Adrian Curry call into the show and congratulate us for doing that. And that was a time I was like, okay, and nobody else
Yeah, it
wanted to
makes you
say
feel
nothing to her.
famous.
No one wanted to say
Yeah,
nothing to her, and I'm trying to talk to her. I go, okay, so I'm kind of like think you're cool, and I don't know what to say, and oh
they were
shit.
like, oh my God. We were totally fangirling.
Yeah, I was definitely
Just like, oh my
fangirl
God,
because
oh my
like
God, oh
I
my God,
didn't
oh my
expect
God.
that. And her mom,
Yeah.
she was a fan of coming in and showing and chatting with
Yes.
us. And
I love her mom. I haven't talked to her in forever.
I have not talked to her either, and I've been a friend with her since back then. And she barely posts other than when she gets upset with somebody or something, and I hardly see her
It
at
was so much
all.
fun to talk to her. Yeah. God. I just think, we all just ended up scattering to the four winds, basically. And then tried to contact everybody on Facebook. But I mean, I ended up moving to Mississippi, and I got a job at J.C. Penney's of all places. And I worked there for a little while, about like a year and a half. And then I got a job at a casino hotel. That is something I will never, ever, 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 ever do again. I do not want to work at a casino. I loved my coworkers. They were awesome, but
So I was
woo,
doing
you
huge
deal with
numbers at
people
No
that are
Live.
drinking all day, people that are drinking all day and they're losing money. And so you would get
Oh,
creepers.
oh God.
You would get creepers, then you would get angry people, angry drunk people. I'm like, you always wondered, like, who's getting 86 today?
So what we say here, Uncle Ron? I love that, Uncle Ron. So I doing huge numbers, and now I'm getting guests that I had no rights to get, and they didn't want to work something out with me, so I went on to Stickum. Oh God, I remember
Oh
Stickum.
God, yeah. Okay.
They put me on the front page, and I'd be on weekday mornings and get like 10,000 views. Oh, oh, there we just got tech guy just jumped in too. Oh, he finally found the
Okay.
chat. Okay, so we got
That's
it's
crazy.
not
So what?
hard. You just like I link it everywhere. There, go to the link. I thought I'm doing it right. Let me know if I'm not.
No, I'll tell you, it's not really obvious where you click on to get to the chat. You have to kind of like, for me, I kind of had to tap on the screen to find out where it
Okay,
was.
maybe
That's not
maybe
on
I'm
you.
linking the wrong thing then. I might have to go
No,
check back.
it's you go when you click the link, it takes you to your Twitch page.
Yeah.
But you're trying to see, do I hit the live button? What do I hit to get into the chat? And I found when I hit your profile picture is when it brought the chat up. That's how it worked for me.
Oh.
Hello, tech God. Hello. And so I wonder, Ron, if maybe they felt like you were a traitor or something like that, and that's why they banned you. Jealousy and some thought of traitorism or something.
That I mean,
It's
that kind of
stupid.
sounds like there might have been some traitorism or something like
Well,
that.
I mean, to be honest, some of them were a bit petty over there.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
there was
really,
definitely getting a lot of that
yeah,
going
I'm not
on.
really surprised that. I mean, I'm like, I'm surprised, but again, when I think about it, I'm going, yeah, they would do that. They would. Because these were the same people that got after all of us to not be raunchy, to then get some chick on there. Because when she first started, she was all in sweats and comfortable clothes, and then next thing you know, she's wearing skimpy stuff. Now, I'm not going to tell a woman how to dress, but I will say it was very interesting that they had a problem with us, but no problem with that. I was like, I guess maybe because she came with numbers that were pulling people to the site. I don't
You
know,
know what?
but I
I
noticed
do
that.
remember because there was one, and I can't even remember the website what it because it's gone now. But they were actually getting more numbers than Now Live and Justin and all that, and I cannot remember what that one was. But
I don't
she
remember.
actually kind of got kicked from Now Live. I know for a fact because she told me because she would come on her show over through Skype
Yeah,
and
and she and don't get me wrong, she was really nice.
yeah.
I did like her, but I just thought it was interesting that the powers that be are getting after me. But then I'm like, which is it? Which advertisers are you trying to get?
Well, I mean
It's
that
like
was.
let's be
I
consistent.
mean, if we're gonna go into the downfall, that's when they started thinking about money instead of quality,
Yeah,
and
yeah, this is true.
yeah,
They wanted
and
to get slick, and I mean, from a money standpoint, I can see, but it felt like, okay, let's just be honest then, what you're trying to do. Be honest. Don't say one thing and then do another because it's like, that's not a good look, man.
yeah. Well, I mean, I
No.
actually that's my feeling about Apple right from the get go back in the '80s is they tried to dominate everything and they got shut down on computer systems. Nobody they wanted PC compatible. They didn't want Apple and all their programs and only from Apple and no one else can make them as and that's what they're kind of doing. Oh, no, you can't go to do their stuff or bring your stuff to us, because that's not what we do. And I
No.
think that is definitely what was going on with that situation.
Yeah,
So,
and then they ended up selling it, I guess.
oh yeah, yeah, and then they actually turned it in. What I think they really wanted to was interviews with stars and that. And I kind of gave up looking at Now Live anymore, so I don't know what they're doing now.
Well, yeah, because it would eat up all the bandwidth, and anybody trying to do their thing couldn't do it. You okay?
Hey, that coughing hack.
I'm asthmatic. I get it, man.
Oh,
I just got over a cold.
well, you at least I don't know what your temperature's there, but it's a little freezing now, and I'm not used to that being an old guy.
Yeah, we're probably balmy in by comparison. I haven't looked at what the latest temps are, but it's been pretty chilly over here for Mississippi. I mean, we're not above, getting down into the 20s and such like that, but we've definitely hit a cold snap recently. So I'm like, I'm having to wear sweaters, and I used to get cold easy and everything, and be bundled up like roll myself up in a blanket like a big burrito.
Really, really.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm gonna be going through the change, because I'm getting older that not so much anymore.
Well, up till this
But
year, I was a typical Michigander where I was in jorts, jean shorts, 365 days a year.
oh yeah,
And
I remember.
you,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
remember you.
a
I'd be
few
walking
times that
out
we
there in the
actually
suit.
met and we went out to some celebrations together. Yes, I was wearing
Yup.
jorts.
Well,
That,
as much as you, I would see dudes wearing fucking jean shorts and flip flops in their snow.
oh, I was like
You
that,
know,
and
they
then
got they got the hoodie on. They had the camo hoodie with the orange lining, jean shorts or camo shorts sometimes,
oh yeah.
and flipping flip flops, and just looking around, walking around, kicking it at the snow, and I'm going, huh, okay. I guess with it being 30 below, if you're acclimated to that sort of thing, I guess it would be. But this is balmy weather today.
Michiganese.
Yeah, I remember saying how it was. It's like it's flipping
Yes,
snow, and
Ron.
they're just walking around in
Ron
shorts.
said cooking outside on the barbecue in January. It's wintertime when you
Yep.
gotta put on a hoodie.
Well, he gets god awful temperatures out there too. I can't see the chat anymore. What is going on? I feel lost.
I'm hoping it's not skipping because I cut down the. There's a lot of stuff that we have to really mess with nowadays. Is like, okay, well, if you're having skipping, you got to cut down the bit rate, and it's like, okay, just do it. I want an automatic
I'm
thing.
going to I'm going to pretend that I understand any of that. I'd be like, okay, have fun with that. God, I remember the days of Windows XP.
oh gosh, yes, XP.
I still loved Windows XP. I thought that was awesome because
Uh,
that was shit I could
and
do.
that is definitely when it really changed a lot, and I was really happy for that one.
Hey, baby, what do you need, sweetie? You're gonna sit up here, okay?
Well, it might be a good time to give us an update on what's going on now because I don't think that was your husband.
No, Dad, no. That was my youngest.
Unless
That
he
was my
talks
little
like
boy
this, and that's
Quentin.
okay.
Oh no. My husband is from New Orleans, West Bank to be specific, so he does not talk like that. No, that was my little boy, Quentin. He is 4.
4 years old. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
yeah. Danny and I have been together.
It talk just like mommy.
I'm
Gotta get
talking
on
about
there
your
on
daddy.
time.
I'm talking about your daddy.
Hi,
Okay, I don't know
Quentin.
where he's.
How are
My
you,
husband and I,
Quentin?
we started dating in 2014. We actually met the year before by a wonderful friend of ours by the name of Kathy, who was like, I need to get these two to meet. And we met at a fastball concert, of all things. I don't know if you remember them from the 90s,
Yeah.
but we met at a fastball concert. Kathy had invited both of us to go, and we ended up talking the night away, and we became friends after that. But it was, I guess, about the end of February that Danny asked me out, and we were going to go watch a movie. We decided to watch Spies Like Us. That was our first date.
Spies like
We watched
us,
Spies
huh?
Like Us. Yeah, I found somebody that loves quoting movies as much as I do. It's awesome.
Oh
So
yeah,
I mean, when we had our first date, we knew that yeah, this was serious, and we both had was March 15th, I think, when we were like, yeah, we definitely want to be a serious couple, and we have been together ever since. We'll be 11 years, March 15th the
oh
next year.
snap.
But we got married in May of 2017. So we've been married for a little over 7 years, and I couldn't imagine being with anybody else. Could not.
That's that's cool. That's cool, girl.
And we I got pregnant with Quentin in fall of 2019, and he was born in July, and I was a very happy surprise. I was not expecting, I didn't think that was ever going to happen, and it was just a surprise. I'm pregnant, and we had this adorable little boy who is uh, he is the most stubborn child I have ever known. He is more stubborn than any of us combined. He is a smart aleck. I mean, shock, right? Surprise that I had a smart ass and stubborn child, right?
I was good friends with your dad
I
and your mom. I know exactly how he's gonna be.
Yeah, is a long he's a long line of smart asses. Yeah.
There being smart asses
He
in the
is
chat too.
he's 4 going on 15, that one. He's like, you can't
Yeah,
tell
I
him
believe
nothing.
that.
Oh, I gotta see
Oh,
this.
just unless it's already happened, it's like you probably ask him, "Okay, Quentin, how do I do this on the computer?" Like, okay, mom.
I dread the teen years. I dread them because I know they will be complete and total hell.
I can honestly say if
What?
Amanda's not around, I can go to my granddaughter how do I do this, and she'll tell me. She'll show me exactly what to do. And says, "Grandpa, you should know this by now. You're 58."
I'm trying to my husband is watching the chat. I'm trying to tell him to join in. But yeah, I work at a college now. I proctor exams. Yay.
Wow.
Um I know. I get to watch people. One of those memes where it says describe your job but make it creepy. Yeah, I watch people all day without them knowing. So if they're cheating, and I can lurk because they don't know I'm watching. So when
Looker.
they cheat, they don't realize they got caught because they don't get told they got caught. It gets reported to their instructor. I will literally have people cheat and they would think that they got 100 on their test and they will high five me on the way out.
Oh God, are you kidding me? Are they,
I'm not.
I've
I've had
seen
people high
videos
five
of
me.
idiots, so yeah, I can believe they would do that.
I would have people high five me on their way out thinking they did so well. And I'm like, your teacher already knows. I guarantee you're going to have a message waiting. And so yeah, that's what I do now. I've been at the college for it'll be 10 years in August. Be 10 years. I've stuck with that and now I crave sleep all the time. I have to do adult things and it sucks. Paying bills sucks.
Kind of hate the adult thing. I don't want
Yeah,
to be. I want to
adulting
be a
sucks.
kid. I missed. I missed. I don't want to grow up.
It's like that commercial, KD Toys. I don't want to grow up. I have a toy. No, it's Toys R Us. It was Toys R
Toys
Us
R Us,
kids. I'm
yes,
sorry.
Toys R Us.
Yeah, I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yo, I will forever be a kid at heart. I still like spiders. I'm still totally into spiders. I have a spider tattoo now.
Oh, you guys were
That
always into spiders. It would creep me out.
I'm
I-
still. What are you talking about? I'm still into spiders. I'm the resident spider lady at work. Somebody finds a spider. Go get Laura. Laura knows. Like, and I'm going, oh yeah. Like the tattoo I have on my shoulder blade is of a type of orb weaver, and somebody happened to find one, and I'm going, oh yeah, that's I gave the scientific name, which was an Argiope orantia, and they're like, see, I knew she would know.
Scientific name. I know black and gray ones and really scary ones.
Yeah, I'm in all like the spider and tarantula identification groups, and I mean, there's so many species. I'm still learning.
Oh my goodness, there's more.
Yeah. I'm the one if I find creatures, like I've been finding millipedes. I go and I take them outside. They're like, Laura, what are you doing? I'm like, I found a millipede. Oh, okay. Like there goes Laura again. I'm the bug geek. But yeah, it's just, I'm just live life most of the time and my husband and I we watch a lot of movies. We get into a lot of
I got a quick question
old
for you. Uh
sure.
do you actually watch cable?
Do I
Look,
what?
do you watch cable like ABC, CBS, NBC, and whatever Fox or
Not
whatever?
really. No.
I was thinking because everybody's
No.
telling me you should watch this show and that show, and I go, why? I got Netflix, I got Peacock, I got
Yeah.
why I can watch it there.
Yeah. I don't really watch cable. I'm either watching some series on Netflix or we're watching movies. We watch a lot of old schlocky horror, Hammer films. Um, I mean, I'll devour anything that has Peter Cushing in it.
Yeah.
It's like we hear of a movie we've not heard of that has has Peter Cushing or has Christopher Lee, all the Vincent Price. We're watching all of those, and
Oh, you like
okay,
the
what?
old ones then too?
Oh hell yeah! I mean, I like film noir. We want my husband is a Humphrey Bogart fan,
Right.
so we
Okay.
watch a lot of that. I love Mel Brooks, so
Oh,
I watch a lot of that.
I love Mel Brooks. It's one of my Man in Tights is my favorite movie.
Young Frankenstein and
Yes.
Spaceballs.
Yep. Yep.
because they are just so quotable. I mean, one of my favorite lines from Spaceballs was "fuck." Even in the future, nothing works because it's so true. It's
Yep, yep.
true.
Spaceballs. That's another great movie.
And we've been really, I love Young Frankenstein. So I like Gene Wilder. So we watch all of that. There are channels on YouTube that like to talk about some old movies, so we'll watch them. It's just, that's a lot of the stuff we'll do on the weekends, or we'll find something on YouTube. That's pretty much our TV,
That reminds me
really.
because I was that's where I was gonna go with this is my grandkids, and I don't know if Quentin's at the age yet, but do they watch anything different than YouTube?
Um, Quentin will watch PBS Kids.
Oh, you hear? Okay, so I mean, he's not into that stage because right now I have 12 to and down to a 8-year-old grandkids. They do nothing else but watch YouTube and Minecraft videos and some other weird. Uh, it's like 1980s graphic game about dogs, and it's like, okay, well, what I don't even want to remember their name because it's like that's all you do. No, we don't want to watch anything else. Laura's
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we do need to talk anyway, Ron. Hello. We haven't talked in a while.
yeah, you have,
Yeah,
yeah, come on.
he mentioned horror of Dracula. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I agree. I agree. Um, try to remember there was a crazy movie we watched recently. Um, had Carol Kane in it.
Carol
I'm
Kane.
blanking on the name. My husband would remember it. Had Carol Kane and crap. It is because usually think Carol Kane, you usually think comedy, but this wasn't. I mean, she was a deeply disturbed character, and she was good.
Really, really.
But the movie itself was really bizarre, but she was good. Um, the Mafu Cage, yes. Thank you, babe. I knew you would remember it. Yep, we watched that, and it's nuts. It is nuts. It was from 1978. When a Stranger Calls,
Oh
we
no,
saw
that is a
that
good one.
one last year, I think, because I hadn't seen it. Um,
Then I think they did a bunch other than that, like When a Stranger Calls Again, and what I got. I think there was a bunch more.
ooh, you got to watch Black Christmas.
Black
That one's
Christmas.
awesome. Ooh,
Did
that's a
I
good
see that?
one.
We didn't see
You
watch
wanna you
Black.
wanna watch a good Christmas movie? Watch that one. It's a Christmas movie. It counts. It's during Christmas.
Don't say Die Hard.
No, no, it's literally called Black Christmas.
Black Christmas. I guess we
If
have
your
not
stranger
seen
keeps
that.
calling, change your goddamn number. Yes. That's what I'm talking
There's an
about. The
original
original
one
Black
then.
Christmas. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. If you've not seen it, you got to watch it. Yes, yes, yes. My husband and I watch all that shit.
I did not know. I've not watched either
We
one of
love
them.
the classics, classic schlocky horror, like a lot of the B movies. Like if there's an actor that I really like, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I was just so surprised to see Carol Kane do such. I mean, that was amazing. She did such a wonderful job portraying somebody that was so deeply disturbed. I mean, it was tragic. Um, what's another good one that we saw recently? Um,
Um,
I hate when I'm blanking. See, this
I
is
don't
me
know if
getting
you've
older.
seen them yet,
I'm blanking out.
but the two babysitters off of Netflix.
No, I've not seen it.
You not seen the babysitter yet on Netflix? Oh,
No.
it sounds like a teen movie, and all of a sudden it goes twisted.
Well, I've also been watching HBO Max has Dune Prophecy, so I'm of course watching that. It's so funny when you think of when you're a kid, you see all these movies that now you're an adult, you actually appreciate. I didn't get Dune when I was a kid, but I love it now. And then of course I'm anxiously awaiting the next season on Wednesday because I
Oh,
absolutely love
I
that.
did watch that. I thought that was awesome. I do like the way they kind of change up kind of comic things, and then they're actually turning into a dark theme to it. Like they did that with Riverdale and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and those are the only ones I actually watched on WB. And then when they got rid of them, I didn't even watch WB anymore.
No, it's pretty much just been, just the streaming services and like PBS Kids because we have a 4-year-old.
I mean, it's not
Um,
scary movies, but I mean, Netflix has been putting. They got like I don't even know how many it is, but I mean, I could go probably the rest of the year and just on new Christmas movies that they're doing, and they all seem like pretty good movies to watch. I'm a
one I mentioned
Christmas
is The
freak.
Heretic. Don't say Die Hard.
No, that's not a Christmas song. You can play it all you want, yeah, but I'm not going to claim it as a Christmas song, a Christmas movie.
No, I watch Christmas Vacation. That's a tradition in my family
Yep. And
because my
actually,
dad loved
and
that movie.
I'm kind of disappointed because I wasn't able to watch the old Year Without a Santa Claus and all that, and they're kind of bringing them back this year. But the detail is so horrible, you can barely see what's going on, and I'm so upset. I mean, the now that technology it just looks horrible because they got to the small graphics back then trying to blow it up to 1080p, and it just
I can see
doesn't
it.
work, and it's just horrible.
I did say that. We did see the original Black Christmas. I said it. Yeah, we have it. Ron also mentioned The Heretic. I have not yet seen that one, but I do want to watch that because I like Hugh Grant. Um, but I try to if there's actors I like it, and I trust them to be in something good. I mean, it's not like I don't watch comedy. I'm just really picky about it. Like as far as comedy, be like Knives Out. I watched that. I thought
I've
that was
been
great.
wanting to watch that, and I have not been able to get time to do it because it's like as soon as I get going, I gotta go do something, and I need to go do this thing and that thing, and it's like, okay, now the day is over. I'm ready for bed.
I know what you mean. Because during the work week, for me, it's
Yeah,
9 o'clock. We get Quentin into bed, and okay, I'm immediately getting ready for bed at that point.
yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. I'm just so
Your
glad that
your
you're able to join
energy.
me here today because I know you got a hectic life going on.
Oh yeah. I mean, having to be gainfully employed and do adult things.
Fuck that adult
It
stuff.
right. But I mean, the energy is different when you get older. I know you know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Um, so
The
it's
original
really
Dawn of the Dead.
well.
I've
I mean,
watched
things like that you have to
so
go to
many
the original.
movies. I'd have to actually
I
start
don't know if
watching
Danny has seen it. I've seen the original. I don't know if Danny has seen the original. I don't know if he's seen that one. I've seen it. It's like I like zombie movies, but then my favorites tend to be the more mystery paranormal um flavor. Like hands down, the Exorcist I still find to be one of the creepiest movies. And also in the past year, I finally watched The Exorcist 3 all the way through, and
That
I
was
was
the
actually
3D one,
surprised by
right?
that one. Was it 3D?
I swore it was Exodus 3D. Exorcist 3D,
That
I'm
that
sorry.
was the that was the one that had George C. Scott, I
It
believe.
had to be because that they were doing that, and then they were doing Jaws 3D and this 3D, and it was horrible. I mean, at least the
Ron,
detail.
I wouldn't presume to put
Oh,
down.
okay. So
Yeah,
Ron's saying it
Exorcist 3
wasn't
wasn't
3D.
3D. I didn't think so.
I
Thank you.
thought there
But
was.
I would
Was it
not be
number
putting.
two then? Because I know they did one. Because there was one where a bug was coming out of the um drain or something, and that kind of looked kind of cool 3D.
No, the Exorcist 3, I will say that one was really, really good right up to the end. It kind of felt like that one scene where they all of a sudden had it's like through most of the movie there really wasn't gore until the end. And I was kind of like I felt like they kind of threw it in there like they remembered that they were doing a horror movie, but the
Oh
acting
yeah,
was
we gotta do
solid.
some scary stuff. That guy
Yeah.
dies.
But the acting was solid. Friday the 13th 3 was 3D. Yo, see Ron knows all that shit. And my husband is texting me that the better zombie flick was the original Night of the Living Dead from 1968. I think we might have a we're gonna have a whole huge chat about movies. I am not disparaging zombie movies at all. At all. They are good. It has got good actors in it. There's some really good ones out there. The originals are then classics are always the best, in my opinion. Just because that's what really started bringing the genre to pop culture was those. Those are ushered that in. So I always defer to that. I would
So,
never ever ever put that down ever. Because if we're going to talk about horror, you have to talk about those. They are a part of the conversation. They will always be a part of the conversation. Always.
always, yeah.
You can't have a conversation without them. Like you can't have a conversation without flicks. You know,
So, Sway Media says Exorcist 3D came out in 1973, or the trailer did, I believe.
George
I
A. Romero. Yep, modern horror. Hmm.
All right, I'm an old person, so I don't remember timelines. It's all the same to me.
Well, you have to remember, Ron was one of the when it came to pop culture and movies, he is a walking encyclopedia for all of it.
Yes, I do remember. I
All of it.
remember doing a lot of that.
I mean, he remembers
Wait, what?
stuff I
I
won't
mean, I
remember.
mean, that was his name of his show, wasn't it? One of his shows about movies.
He would talk. I mean, and I remember like the interviews he would have too. Those were killer.
You gotta forgive me, Ron. I don't even remember my wife's name most of the time.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's cold.
you person. I tell
That's
you,
cool,
I do the
man.
whole rounds with my kids too. I go, Bobby, Andy, Amanda, Briar.
Well, yeah, if you have more than one child, it's gonna be like that. Because I've done that. I've done that with my own. Like I'll be talking to Alex and I'll say Quentin, and he'll like, "Excuse me," and I'm going, "You know what I meant."
Ron said he's never
Because
stopped
it's
with
like
the
if
interviews.
I was literally just thinking about that, sometimes that's what's gonna come flying out of my mouth, even though that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm getting to be an old bitch too, you know.
My name fits. I bark like a dog all the time.
Oh, I know, I know. Oh my Lord.
I can't help
I'm
it.
just
It's
thinking
like
about,
somebody gets under my nerves. It's like I can't shut up. I just gotta tell them off.
oh, there have been moments like that on Now Live where it would just some fight would start and everybody would be throwing insults here, throwing insults there, and I don't even know what the heck started half of them. But it would always end up in somebody's show that people would be fighting, and you're just sitting there going, "What? What is
Who's
even happening, guys?"
but it brought in so many people because it was drama.
Yeah,
That was one of the
yeah.
big things that always happened there. They would bring out a lot of people, drama.
Well, you remember when I did the whole lampshade thing?
Oh,
You remember
lampshade.
that?
What? Oh, from
That was why sometimes I people would just look like, "Why do you have a lampshade on your head?" Well, got y'all to stop fighting, didn't it? Y'all shut up. It's like sit there and wait for somebody to notice, going, "Why do you have a lampshade on your head?" Because y'all won't shut the fuck up and stop fighting. And it's like I don't even know what half of it, and some of those probably having to do with that damn network shit. He's like, "Well, I saw you in so and so show."
I'm having
But
problems to
do you
remember which way to point.
remember? Do you remember some of the events that we would end up like the trivia? And you
I
remember who was usually leading the damn trivia?
I don't remember the trivia. I do remember the name that tune because I won the whole thing. I got two T-shirts out of that for the one show and then the final show. I got one. I won a T-shirt for. I think I
I
still have
wonder
them.
what
Huh?
I'm trying to think when did they finally like okay, we're shutting everything down. Do you remember?
Actually, no, because when they asked us to start paying money, we left and we came over here to Twitch, which is now was Justin TV back then, but
I
yeah,
think
that's when we
everybody
left.
then ended up on live video actually.
Live
Ended up on
video.
live video. Do you remember live video?
I do. I don't think we ever did any shows over there though.
Excuse me. Live video. Um, you sit there and you talk people doing crazy shit. Live video was literally you would just get some random asshole get on camera and whip it out
Oh
just for the
God,
hell of it.
yes, yes, we did do a dual show from Now Live. That's right, it was Now Video. I forgot what that was
Because you would
called.
get because there was some random asshole would get on camera and then Jesse would critique and he would just completely tear them apart until they would finally get off camera. Because all we had to do was like there's some dickhead harassing me in private message and you would get him like tell him to get on camera, tell him to get on camera. and then the asshole would get on camera, and then they just completely critique, like, it's like, are you trying to show a baby penis? Is that what
Oh
you're doing?
goodness. Yeah,
I mean, just
I do remember that now because we tried to because I was trying to broadcast on different networks at the same time. We did it one time with them, and they had videos over there of our live video of people getting on, and somebody got on there, and it was a female, and exposed herself, and that was the
yeah,
last time we did it from there.
yeah, because it was. I mean, it was usually dudes that were doing it, but sometimes there would be a dude and a woman that would, try to, like, we're all expeditioners, and we're gonna do this, and yeah. Unfortunately, that was definitely the downside, was that some random asshole could get on there and just be completely gross. But then you would have some really funny comedy, because then they would just get completely made fun of until they would leave. Because you're going, it's like, it's like, read the room, pal. Nobody wants to see it.
I'm trying to remember Sticko. I remember the name, but I don't know if I ever did anything over there.
Hi, Quentin.
Hi, Quentin. How you doing?
He just
Hi.
comes through the door like the Kool-Aid man. He just runs around the bed, and then he runs back out. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah. When you have a little kid, you do have to expect things to be completely and totally random, including their temper tantrums.
Oh God, yes, they do that.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, we have those. And it's just like completely just crazy things. Like, they want to walk around with one shoe on and one shoe off, and they'll have a complete and total meltdown because you won't let them go outside like that.
Oh, I figured it'd be on the opposite foot because that's what mine would do. They have them on the wrong feet all the time. No, no, they're not. They're on my feet. They're not the wrong ones.
It's like he does not want to wear his winter coat.
Oh boy, he's a boy. He don't
Yeah,
want to be a
he
winter
he's
coat man.
he does not like new clothes. So you get
What?
him a new outfit, and you try to get him a new outfit, and he will have a complete, it's drama every morning, because it's like, it's cold out. You need to wear warm clothing. Yeah, he wants to wear shorts.
He's a Michigander.
I'm really wondering, is if he's either a cat in a former life or lived in Michigan. I can't tell.
I don't think I could live. I don't think I could live in Florida now. I think that would be too hot for me.
P4T sounds vaguely familiar.
Okay, I don't know what this
I can't remember.
T4T thing is.
I can't. Was that the network thing?
T4T thing on
I can't remember.
TSTH show. Tits for Tech?
Oh God, no, I don't. I
So
don't
this
remember
definitely
that.
wasn't Now Live, right? Because I don't remember
I
that
don't
show.
know. I don't know. Okay.
It wasn't my idea. Boobs for Bad
I don't.
Dog.
I don't know.
So we're gonna do boobs for Bad Dog. There you can see mine.
I
Woo!
think there may have been
There you
a
can see
boobs of
mine,
Now
asshole
Live.
dad. Woo!
There may have been a boobs of Now Live thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
God,
that I don't remember at
trying to
all.
remember all the insane shit.
Oh, there was a lot of insane stuff going on.
My husband probably still doesn't understand it. It's like I
It's
was
when
there.
we didn't have Netflix and we had to make up our own movies.
We start sounding like the people that would always say I had to walk to school in the snow, uphill, barefoot.
Back in our
We start
day.
sounding like that because you sit there and say I was there when podcasting was in its infancy. I remember those.
Oh, don't they're about ready to say what's podcasting?
I
Is
mean, it
that
wasn't
is
even called podcasting back then. It wasn't even called that.
Wait, Esther
Esther can't
can't
be
be
Esther
Esther
anymore.
anymore? Well, that might be explaining why I'm doing always the Paul Lynn stuff.
No, he got that back. He
That's what
got
I
Esther
thought.
back. Yeah, Michael got Esther back. Um, he settled back in LA. He's back there. Unfortunately, Champers passed away. I was really sad about that. I was like, here's a dog I never met, but I loved him anyway.
Yeah.
That dog was hilarious because he would always post pictures of when he would make his toast, and Champers always expected some toast for himself, and he would just give him that stare that only Chihuahuas can give, of like, excuse me, why aren't you getting my toast now? He was just giving him the stink eye. It was so funny. That dog was adorable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we were. It wasn't even called podcasting back then. We were there
uh,
for all of that.
has he even seen Esther in action or anything like that?
Um, Recently they had. I'm trying to remember where it was, but there was a display. Michael donated one of Esther's dresses from when they were there for the inauguration. Um, Donated the dress, the famous purple dress.
Let's see if
But
I can.
I don't know if he's ever going to plan to do another Esther thing. But um, no, he did get the rights to Esther back and then some. It was good that he got out of Las Vegas because it was just that was toxic, man. But Paul Lynde has been doing well for him, and he does an awesome job as Paul Lynde. I mean, amazing. He's been doing okay. I'm trying to think of who else. God, we really have just really scattered, but I mean, I do like that we had this whole now live, where are they now kind of thing going. I like that.
Well, I
To
still
see
got
where
the
we at.
original video that everyone made me for my birthday with Michael.
You know who I would love to be able to would love to get some more of the now livers together and have, probably not possible to do it, but talk to more of them. And I know we've lost some good people. Lost my dad had passed away, my brother had passed away. It's yeah, but it would be nice to catch up with more
That's
people.
what I'm hoping I'm gonna start here. At least maybe the people will start getting on here and tell me where they're gonna do some stuff. So I mean that's what I'm shooting for here. Hey, I'm gonna play real quick what so kind of get an idea how it went back then. Here is the original birthday video I got from Esther.
Said, guess what, Esther? I said, what? They go,
Okay.
it's Bad Dog's
gotta
birthday.
make it
I said, Bad Dog's birthday? That crazy ass dysfunctional motherfucker? It really is. And they said, Esther, we collected money and we want you to do a video. I said, okay, cool, sure, I'll do it. Pay me first and I'll do it for him. Got together. Fat ass broken pole.
So, why ain't it playing the audio? Can you hear it?
No,
What did I do wrong?
I can't. Oh, Esther.
Said, guess what, Esther? I said, what? They go, it's Bad Dog's birthday.
I missed
I
it.
said,
There it goes.
Bad Dog's birthday? That crazy ass dysfunctional motherfucker? It really is. And they said, Esther, we collected money. And
I'm sorry, I wasn't expected to do this.
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
So much different than just push the sound. No, you can't just push the sound no more.
We had it easy.
We did have it easy. Okay, so media source, I gotta switch it. There, that'll play it now. But I gotta make it taller.
said, guess what, Esther? I said, guess what, Esther? I said,
There we go. There. Now I got it. All right, here's
All right.
the original birthday video I got from Esther Goldberg.
what? They go, it's Bad Dog's birthday. I said, Bad Dog's birthday? That crazy ass dysfunctional motherfucker? It really is. And they said, we collected money. And we want you to do a video. I said, okay, sure, I'll do it. Pay me first and I'll do it for him. Got together. Fat ass, broken pole, your daughter Amanda, all the people from Now Live, collected the little together, decided to put the video. Well, hold on, there's not that many pictures on your ass where the camera lenses didn't fucking crack first. But they wanted me to wish you happy birthday. And you know, you kind of have to look at the family because when I started putting shit together and trying to figure it out, I said, what a dysfunctional West Virginia family gone crazy. I mean, you'd make a West Virginia family have a wet dream with this dysfunctional shit. I mean, look at that gorgeous wife of yours, Shelley. That poor bitch deserves a medal. She really does. Oh, God bless you, Shelley. And of course, then there's the kids. There's Bobby and Andy and your sweet little daughter Amanda all get together. And how about the family portrait? Yeah, it's the Addams family, motherfuckers. That's what it is. You know, through the past year, yeah, we've seen you add so many more people to your online family, Bad Dog. That's right. We all feel like we're part of your extended family. You know, Smoking Broken, that little bald-headed Bama bitch in Alabama. I mean, everybody. They tune in every single day to the Doghouse, and we all just love it. We really, really do. I mean, so many crazy things have happened. I mean, how about when you know, the whole drag thing?
This is where they added it off of YouTube where I couldn't use it. They just had it all shut down. I couldn't use their sound. Isn't that the shit? Because that was funny when you did here. I thought I had the original one. Alright, well, I'll stop it because that is not. I thought I had the original one. I got the YouTube version.
Oh my
But yeah,
God, I
that was
remember that.
yeah, that's how you get things nowadays is you can't use copyrighted stuff.
Man, we were risking computer viruses with LimeWire and shit.
Yes, yep.
Oh, and then, you know, trying to get the best headset so the sound was good, and then, you know, they lasted all of 3 months or the wires would break. I would always trip over the damn wires.
Oh God.
Oh,
Up until I started using I started using Temu, by the way, and man, can you get discounts there, by the way. They're not a sponsor, but I like Temu because I get cheap ass shit. I got the 5K camera. No, seriously, the 5K camera I got right now. I got that for $23. It's a camcorder
Oh
that you
shit.
can turn it and use it as a cam. So I can actually take this with me or anything else like that. And then Ron says he's got the Twat Waffles clip.
I can hear it in my head. I can hear it. I
Oh,
literally can still hear
you know, after I keep more and
it.
more, I do know I've heard it, and I cannot remember it. Boo Kentucky girl, hi girl.
Is she?
Yes, she's in. Just got on chat. She was we had her on Wednesday, and this is
Yeah.
actually the first time she actually joined the chat. So welcome here, hon.
I listened to it and it was nice to hear her voice again.
Yeah, I got it on the now live uh sorry, I may have
It's
be
okay.
not sober. But
Uh,
the now
um,
live
um,
fan friend stage, and we I threw all the videos on Facebook of me and Tech God today, and then I'll deal with this after we get done here and make sure this gets on there, so everybody that couldn't be here be able to hear chat on there, tell us what if they want to do anything too, and we'll just keep going with it. I want to build this up where everybody's doing things that I also like to lurk. I want to lurk and let's watch other people do their stuff. And I'm gonna bullshit with you. You know I'm gonna bullshit because that's what I do. I'm an expert on the chat. I mean that's what I've always been. That's what I like to do. That's why I was never really on camera back then, and I would just throw up videos and all that. But it's a little bit different now. You gotta hurry up and find them and integrate them, and it is a little bit more difficult. But I think
my God, I remember when you got that green screen. You remember that?
yeah, this is a green screen. This is a green screen right here, by the way.
But I
This is
remember when that first started.
we had fun with that, and then when we got that mixer, me and Amanda would come on and sound like little school girls coming on there and chatting with them, and then I think Marty knew who we were, but it's like he was like being really wondering if it was really us.
Oh man. And I would definitely love to do this again because I mean there's still all kinds of shit to talk about. So many like when people would put on like specials, like a special show for this and how we would all flock to those. Like
Yep, yep.
when my mom and dad renewed their vows.
And when
Oh,
Amanda and Scott got married, we did all the stuff on there too for that.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
you try to tell people like, yeah, we were doing like my parents were doing the vows, and people just look at you funny. I'm like, it was a different time. It
but
was a
the
different
thing
time,
is
y'all.
though, now you got all the other websites and they're doing it now too. So I mean, I really
And we
think
can
we
sit there and
started.
say we were there when that first became a thing.
Yes,
So
we've seen everything that what you're doing now. This is old school to us, and they're basically saying, "Oh yes, well we're bringing back the old stuff and retro."
no shit, no shit. Y'all are doing the retreads. I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like when Alex tells me, you know, he started listening to Nirvana, and he's like, "You've heard of Nirvana?" I'm going, "Yes, I was there when they debuted, dear. You forgot your mother has been alive for a million
Oh,
years."
but then that's when they put, you're you're that old and you listen to that? Oh, fuck you.
Oh my God.
You know how many times I
Ron,
heard that? I'm a metalhead. I mean, I went, as being redneck, I didn't listen to country. I still don't like country. I mean,
I
I,
still don't
I,
really listen to it either.
I
Nope.
mean, I I listened to a few. I'm sorry, I'm not being offensive, but it's just not my thing. I'm a metalhead. I've been a metalhead. I was there with Black Sabbath and oh god, what else is there? I'm going blank. Van Halen. My only concert I ever went to was Bon Jovi Cinderella. The only one I've ever gone to, and that was in 1987 at Joe Louis, and I've never gone to any other one. But I
The only
like
con
yeah, I swear to God, that's the honest truth. I've never ever been to any other concert other than that. Even the ones that my kids and that gone to, and my wife gone to the zoo and that and gone. I have never gone to any other concert.
I have literally only ever been to a few concerts in my life. I mean, I now if we're talking like going to a really, like a real stadium and going to see a band, then I would say Rush. My husband took me to a concert for Rush, which turned out to be their last tour because you later learned to find out that their drummer Neil Peart had cancer. And
Oh,
yeah, so I was I at least got to be there for my first concert with them, and that turned out to be their last tour, which was their R40 tour. And but like I said, I've been to Fastball concert, saw a concert with Jason Bonham, John Bonham's son, he has a cover band, and so I've seen them. But I mean, that's pretty much it. All the ones that I would like to see don't come anywhere near here.
so this is
Yeah, because I'm in Mississippi.
okay. I gotta learn how to see if I can
But
blow this up right because this definitely you're gonna want to see this. I hope I do this justice here because it's not fitting right, but yeah, remember that.
it hasn't come up for me yet.
Oh, I okay, it might be a little bit slow. The Blue Kentucky girl just sent it to me. You're cordially invited to Jonathan and Sharon for the
Oh,
Renown Vows, December 23rd, 2007 at 2 p.m.
my husband is surprised that there's somebody else that knows who Fastball is. Oh, man.
See, that's what I was
I'm
hoping
sorry. It's
for,
just
is because
memories.
it's been so hard to find all the different shows and different things that was posted, and it's like, okay, I need it for this, but I cannot find it nowhere. So it's working out really exactly the way I want, because now I have some of these old pictures that we used to do.
And Ron had said in the chat that he's done a lot of stuff since Now Live, and that's putting it mildly. I mean, he's doing
That's
a
yeah,
lot.
that's what I definitely want to know. I want to see what everybody's doing. I mean, I hope everybody else keeps going, and then they could start, doing the same thing. I'm trying to spark this back up. I want to see it again. I want to be able. I want to be that lurker.
Yeah, because Ron has done his own films.
Yes, yeah, I
Yeah,
seen that he was doing a lot of different films. So I'm happy for you, man. I'm so
he
glad that
kick
you're.
ass shit. He's done very well for himself with all that. And then he mentions we haven't mentioned the shark. That's somebody else I would love to hear from too. Was the shark? Oh my God. Oh, love to get him back too.
I mean, the only one I got is people that actually we got hooked at on Facebook or on the Now Live um, Why can't I think of the word? What is called the what you're in charge of? The Now
What?
Live alumni.
Yeah.
I
I
had
don't
to
know
go.
why I'm in charge of it. I don't do anything.
I I forget the well, he's not a kid no more, but he's I believe he started because he's the main admin, and I forget his name because yeah, I don't got the actual names on there anymore because they're using their real names, and I don't want to mention that because it's not
Yeah.
my for private uses.
Yeah. But that God said, "It is I, the shark. Be my chum, not my lunch." Yup. And it was always tongue in cheek, and it was just lots of fun and just good fun. It was good fun. It was always
But that's was
positive and
what
upbeat.
it was. That was what's so cool about it is someone would put out something and then bullshit, and then everybody would just go with it and make up something or even have a certain show they want to do, and it's like that was entertainment, and that's what we don't
Yeah.
have no more.
No, now we're having to be adults.
I don't
Oh,
want to be an adult.
no, I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a Toys R Us
I want to be a kid. I want to
kid.
have fun with this. I'm off
And
because I'm
Nelson
medicating
mentioned that
myself.
he used to go by the name of DJ Bunny Boy, and that's how I got to know him because he had a show about new wave music, and that was how him and I became friends. And then he brought forth the shark, and that just took off because it was just you couldn't help but it was PG-13. It was fun.
I don't do none of that sissy stuff.
Bug man.
We still gotta go over the same thing, and I still want to do it. People, we know that you're from Now Live. You say "fuck you, bad dog," and that's how I know you know me.
Well, I am my father's daughter, and the F word is our love language.
Yes. Well, I don't want to hear what you do with your love language.
No, not like that. Come on. No,
Well,
it's
I
just
can't. I gotta say, I do the same way.
Blue
Oh,
Kentucky
yeah,
Girl
I do
says
have the
you have
shark
a couple
pics
shark
too.
texts she sent you.
I gotta get back to it.
But yeah, it was just I'm just living life, and real life has been busier and more important, especially when you have to again do those adult things like work. And my job, we're going through final exams right now. Got through the first week, and then we have the next set, which is for our second 8 week classes, and just try to get through that with our sanity intact. So, I mean, it's not fun the times when I have had to do that by myself in the lab. It's not easy. Trying to make sure nobody's doing something they're not supposed to be doing.
Oh, here's one that it was the first one that popped up. Is we were talking about Jamal and Blue Kentucky
Yes,
Girl said that she caught this of him on a movie, and I forget what the movie was. Please inform me what
I
it was. Precious,
oh precious. Okay.
and
I mean, it
that's
really
what
it
she.
really does look like him to me. I'm just like that was so random. Blue
Yeah,
Kentucky Girl said it was her idea for him to use Beyond the Sea as his outro song. Now I have that song in my head. Filmed in Queens. Yeah. He lived in Jamaica, Queens, I believe. I think that's what he had on his profile, which has E12. Who knows? He might. I don't know if that is something we could have, someone we could ever get back in touch with. I don't know if you would want to get back in touch
Yeah,
with that.
I don't know if he. I don't know.
Because the poor guy got trolled a lot.
Okay, that
And
was.
I don't know if he was in on that and he did that on purpose or what.
I really don't know. I was like, I
Me
wasn't sure
neither.
about it.
So it's like I always wonder if like if that was for real, man. Oh, you're FB friends with Jamal. Okay. What the hell's he doing? Besides appearing randomly in movies. Okay, on here. Yep. Jamal would always end up in the chat too. Always.
Was
You've
this the
got
one?
to. We need to catch up with Jamal. Know how he's doing.
Um,
Who else we need to get?
well, that's what I'm hoping we can
Oh,
do
so
here
many
is get
people.
caught up with everybody and see what they're up to now, because it's been very difficult. I'll tell you one thing that I'm hoping it's being able to do is Wednesday next week. Kenny C is supposed to join here at 7 o'clock Eastern time.
Yes. I'm hoping I can be there for that one.
So I mean, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the group, and then I'm gonna put it on YouTube. So because we got to do it that way, is because people they can't do it like we used to, or a certain time we can be there because it just doesn't work anymore. Um, so we'll have it on YouTube, and I throw it on every site out there. I don't know if there's a site I'm not on with the Doghouse with Bad Dog. I don't think there is one. It's because I wanted a patent. I want to take it on every site, every photo site, every broadcasting site. I'm pretty sure I have it. And if somebody knows I'm not there, let me know because I swear I am.
Oh my God. 18 years, Ron?
What's going on? So
Oh my God. Ron says, so I do a homeless benefit here in Wisconsin. This is the 18th year, and I wouldn't even know about the main event if it wasn't for the show Tommy's D's Nuts.
these nuts.
Oh my God.
That's funny because there was a video later on about the guy saying these nuts.
18 years, man. Wow. It's, I feel like it's just been such some kind of strange time warp.
Oh no,
We lost
Tommy
Tommy
too.
too. Damn. Anybody heard about Nino? Blue Kentucky girl brought
I
up
still am
Nino
friends
lately.
with
Heard about
him.
him?
I actually tried to contact him saying, man, I've been doing this and I'm hoping that you'll join in with us. And I never got her any response. So I don't know if he don't like me anymore or what.
There's somebody I like to catch up with too. And then Joe Flyman. Has anybody heard about Joe
Joe
Flyman?
Flyman.
I haven't heard about him in a while. He was the guy. He would always have like bookshelves of movies behind him.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, now I remember that. Wasn't he doing a lot of things about movies?
He did. He talked about horror movies because he was in some independent films. He's been through that. I don't know if any. I haven't heard from him in like years. So I don't know. It was Michaels. Yeah. Um. And she put Shark's account on there.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, the links work on here, so yes. I mean, we haven't really had a problem with people spamming links on here like we did at Now Live, but
Oh
So
God.
we
Yeah,
had the intimate, that last 15 minutes. You can do, poster stuff so people can get set up to go with you. But they were like constantly coming on and go, yeah, come to my show right now, come right now, go, come. Fuck you.
that was the thing. Yeah, that was the thing on Now Live. Like, come over here, and it's like, excuse me, why are we poaching?
Yep, yeah, exactly. I mean, there was definitely a lot of that going on, and they would
Oh
do.
yeah, I remember.
God damn, it was
And then
horrible. And that's why we implemented the last 15 minutes. Nope, nope, nope. This is our show. 15 minutes, then you can start setting up for your show.
I think about all like the crazy moments and the amazing moments. My mom and dad, um, with their renewal of their vows, to when Asylum did the whole War of the Worlds thing.
Yep, yep.
You remember that?
Oh yeah, I do
Because
remember
I
that.
don't I don't think it was too long after they had first started putting the video screen so people could, have their users hop up on cam. And it was so cool to see everybody taking part in it. That was fun. When you have people come together to do things, like when they with your marathon, when everybody joined in on that.
It was. We would have
There's some
definitely at least 10 pit. I'm pretty sure every time, every 8 hours, we were having at least 10 people coming on talking about different things. And it was different people. And then they would come back for the next day and the next day. And then get up to the 26 hours. And that's when Adrian Curry called in. And then Big Dog gets on and goes, you know what? Why don't you stay on a little bit longer? I went, "Oh, what?"
every time you think you're gonna stop, like, yeah, go a little longer, a little longer. Can we do this? Can we do this? Yeah, let's keep trying. And Blue Kentucky Girl mentioned that we had lost Bobby Mack too, Mr. Voice. We
Yep,
lost
yep,
him.
yep. Whoops, I gotta get that off camera.
Oh my God,
But
that
yep,
was the
yep.
last time I had had short hair. That picture.
Oh, I
Now
know.
it's even
I was
shorter.
like, I don't remember that. The whole thing is like, I wasn't even sure it was you. And I go, no, that has to be.
No, I cut my hair because I had to. I had to cut my hair, but that was the last time because I grew it back out. And then in the past year, my hair I just been going shorter and shorter and shorter.
Well, that
That
was at
I've
that
come out of
time
my
because
weeds.
what was that? What they call that? I forget what they called that. Oh, what was that short hair woman's cut that Miley Cyrus and them all them had?
I don't
I don't
remember.
remember what it's called. I can't think of what it's called. All right, Shelly, what was that
You,
called? That kind of haircut that like Miley Cyrus had, the short hair one.
I don't remember.
I want to. I keep wanting to think Birdie cut. But
Blue
yeah, yeah. I
Blue
mean, that was.
Kentucky
I mean, that
girl.
was the stage right there between 2007 to about 2017. I think is the Pixie cut. That's what it was called.
Oh, I didn't have that. I just had it was like just around my shoulders.
Right.
But
Well, I mean, that's where it got started. It was like here, and then it got here, and then all of a sudden it's like no hair at all. No, no, that's guys, that's us. J
the
Cred
do you
and
mean
Heather.
Heather MFMB? Um Now she had been in Mexico for a while because that was where she had her son, but after that I don't know. That's been several years. So I don't know what she's up to. Um I don't know about J Cred either. Bridges?
Honestly,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's what I hope we can start getting here because all these people and it's like I not. friends with them. They never added me. I can't find them anywhere, so I don't even know what their real names is. So
Yeah, I hadn't seen Heather on Heather MFNB on um Facebook in a very, very long time. Um, I have no idea about why now
Cat.
Jeffy or
I have
Joe.
not
I don't
seen. I
know.
have not seen anything about Cat. I mean, we used to talk a whole lot. She would make me get on the phone with her on her show.
Oh,
And
Cat.
you know how I was. I was never wanting to get on there. I would just get on the text on there. But okay, I did with her, and I don't know where she went to. What's been happening with her?
Cat has just been living life.
Well, okay. Well,
She's
I mean that's
she's
good. That's good.
but I'll have to let her know that you're asking about her and see
Yeah, tell her. I
see if
mean,
she
I
wants to
mean,
join.
I would definitely would, if she wants to like give an update about her and she can kind of explain what's been happening in her life because that's what I really want to do. I want to see what's everybody doing and I know the only one that I really know other than right now because Ron just told me about what he's doing, but the only one I know is Kenny C still doing podcasting, and
Hmm.
this is going I think on his 18th year, and he's
Yeah.
been still doing that. It's like it's been like, oh my god, well somebody's still doing it, really wanting to do it, and I've been friends with him since back then, and I really want to know what he's been doing. Oh, okay, take care. Bye, Blue.
Yeah, it's getting
You're
close
my
to
girl,
to
Blue.
it's getting close to bedtime here too to put
Yes.
the monster into bed,
Oh, I
and then
pretty much
I'll have
figured it might be.
the. It's like I have even the cat telling me it's time to settle down. He's over here looking at me like, "Excuse me, lady, you're not paying enough attention to me."
Oh,
And
apparently
um,
Bridges Mobley's still on Facebook. Okay, well I got
I
to
think so.
see about getting friends with him. See
Um,
about maybe doing something or whatever's going on. Oh, I forgot.
I
Yeah, there was
haven't.
one other doing it. It was oh, I want to use his no live name. Froopy. Froopy is still doing things, but he's not going by Froopy anymore.
Really? There's a name I don't even remember. I feel horrible for that.
Well, I
I
want to
don't
get him on
remember.
here. I mean, I wanted to do one on his show with him, and we did one the one time, and I may have not been sober, so I don't remember
Really?
what we talked about.
Surprise. This is my surprised face.
Oh, I mean, this is what I've been kind of having to do sometime. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I can't smoke, so that's not something that will help me do it. And I have severe, severe pains, and it's driving me nuts. And I just got to do something to get rid of it. Doctors won't
I
give you any
understand.
prescriptions anymore.
They have me on meloxicam, and it does absolutely nothing
Yeah, yep. I mean, it's like
because
okay,
having kids and having to be on steroids to live has really taken a toll on my body. So I I'd actually just started physical therapy today. So
cool,
it's a sign
cool.
I'm
I mean,
older too.
hopefully it helps because they were talking about it, and the doctor like kind of just shut it down for me. So, I mean, I just got to keep dealing with it how I can. And this has kind of helped me so I can keep talking with people and chatting. So, yes.
Well, yeah, and I mean it's like I'm just trying to get to where I can keep up with my 4-year-old and just you know, because I want to be active, and it's gotten having him is kind of did them in. Yeah, unfortunately. What?
Did you happen to hear what or see what Ron?
Check your testicles.
Check your testicles.
I have tits. I don't need testicles. No, they have me on something called Wixella. My husband, of course, has to pop in and say there's absolutely nothing wrong with my tits. Oh,
Oh my God, you're
Lord.
killing me.
Yeah, because he's like, I rather like those. Well, I would hope so, dear. You're married to me.
Oh God.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
I know we could go on forever, but I
Was
know
not
you
expecting
gotta you
that.
gotta do the real life stuff.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
righty.
well, yeah.
Got any last words?
Fuck you.
Ah, there it is. You've been listening to the Electric Xanrose from Now Live. Thank you, Xanrose, for joining us tonight, and have a good night. Take care of that boy.
You too. You too. Thank you for having me, and I hope we can do this again.
Absolutely, anytime, anywhere. I can, which is a great thing now is I can tape it and I can throw it live 7 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Sweet. All right, man. You have a good night.
All right, take care.
Love you,
Bye.
Sarah.
Love you, girl. Love you too, Shelly.
All right. Holy crap! Old guy's got to go to bed. It's 11
All
o'clock.
right.
I'm gonna call it a night. We're gonna leave it like this, like we always do. If you can't eat it or fuck it, piss on it, walk away.